Alright guys, so the first round of Cosmic Crucible is done, so let's talk a bit about Cosmic Crucible. Of course there were some obvious kinks, as they said, and we saw people getting losses with more points than their opponent, and yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I'm feeling that they will be fixing that before their actual first round of Cosmic Crucible. All in all, to me this felt quite a nice game mode. Definitely looking forward to playing this more. But yeah, there are some few things I would change a bit in here. For example, I would like to have the fog of war in here, just so that you cannot plan too much. There would be some sort of an element of surprise in here while you're fighting. But yeah, let's see how I did. So I ended up in second place. And here you can see my score: 2 wins, 1 loss, 142,000 points. And here's my defense, which I ended up using as in the last room. I switched around my defense a bit, but yeah, Dormhold, Web Warriors in rooms 1 and 2. I had this weird hybrid team in room 3, which I'm not too proud of. Definitely gonna change that. I had some idea behind that, but it ended up not being that good. Marauders was sort of an obvious choice for room 4. Wakandans, well, baby Wakandans in room 5. They seem to be the best in slot in there, but mine are quite weak still, but I'm working them up slowly. And I had this glittery New Warriors hybrid in room 6, which I sort of enjoyed. Not sure if I'm gonna be keeping that in the next Cosmic Crucible, but yeah, who knows. Alright, so let's go to the actual matches. So firstly I fought against Commander Easy 1-1, and here's how it went. First attack, I used my Eternals with some fast characters and won those Sinister 6 hybrid teams. Then I used my Dormhold against Uncanny, easy victory. I used my Infinity Watch against their Brotherhood Kestrel team. And you might be wondering why Infinity Watch on stage 3, and that's because they actually have that safeguard in the start, so they won't be flipping those defense ups at the start, so that's why how you can still use them in here. I used these Secret Avengers plus Shang-Chi and Kestrel against their Marauders, easy victory. And I used Young Avengers with Doom against their Symbiotes, which was easy. And the last room was Heroes for Hire again, and I went there against them with my weapon axe, and that was easy. And let's see how they did against me. So let's start with room 1. I had my Axemen in defense at this point. They went there with their Axemen and RNG, most likely the reason why they lost. Then they cleaned up with Eternals, and that's it. They went with Black Order against my Wakandans, which was in defense in room 2 at this point. They easily won. They went with Secret Avengers with Zemo and Nick Fury against my hybrid team and won. They went with Weapon X against my Marauders and won. And then they went with Infinity Watch against my Web Warriors, which is really weird. This room is the one that all of your team will be getting minus speed meter if they're cosmic or something like that, and all of that Infinity Watch are cosmic, so that's sort of weird that they ended up using that. To me, it's even weirder how they managed to kill 3 of my Web Warriors, but anyways, I got a win from that. But after that, they cleaned up with Shadowlands, so that's room 5. And my room 6 got the first victory. They went with New Warriors against my New Warriors, and I'm pretty sure that my New Warriors got the speed up from Black Widow and ended up going before their New Warriors, and that's why I won this one. Not, of course, sure, because I cannot play it back, but that's how I'm imagining that went. They got a bit frustrated and wanted to make sure that they kill it and use their Dark Hold against my New Warriors Skilitary hybrid. Alrighty. first victory, and then I went against Echo, who ended up being the victor of this whole tournament. So yes, I ended up losing this one, and let's see how it went. So I used my weapon axe against their web warriors, easy victory. And this is the reason why I lost this match. I went in against their dorm hold with my dorm hold, hoping to get some RNG to go first and hopefully get a match win. Ended up that they went first and I lost. Then I decided that I cannot take their RNG, I need to go in with a sack team, get some health meter down, and get some abilities from them, and then I'm gonna go again with my dorm hold and win. But ended up, yeah, I got some damage in, even though it doesn't show in the health meters, and yeah, I got some abilities from them, but it wasn't enough. Again, RNG, or maybe I'm just bad at playing with the dorm hold, but ended up losing this and sort of felt like my life sinking away, and ended up putting my dorm hold in defense after this match. Alright, but let's continue with the matches. So they had Dark Hunters with Captain Marvel. I went with Eternals with Loki and some Mystic Controllers, and just, yeah, I was just faster and they didn't even take one turn, so that was clean victory. They had Marauders in defense. I went with Secret Avengers with Kestrel and Shang-Chi. Again, speed, and won it easily. They had Young Avengers in defense. I went with Shang-Chi, and I went with Young Avengers and Doom. Ended up winning. And on Room 6 they had New Warriors with JJ and Silver Surfer, and I went with Infinity Watch and won. And this is how my defense did against Echo. He went with this whatchamacallit, X-Men Doom combo. So most likely this is not showing the actual comp of the team. They were most likely feeding the Doom with Star-Lord and just using X-Men for some protection and speed and stuff like that. And easy victory over there. They used their Black Order against my Web Warriors and won just by the skin of their teeth. Then they used their Eternals with some random characters against my hybrid team, won easily. They used their Secret Avengers Kestrel and Zemo against my Marauders, easy victory. They used their Weapon X against my baby Wakandans and won. And they used their Infinity Watch against my Skilitary New Warriors and won easily. Alrighty, and the last match was against Stags, and let's see how it went. They had their Secret Avengers, Kestrel and Fury at defense. I used the same team, and when you use your Fury special first, you will just win this match. They have their weird hybrid team with Morgan Le Fay and a few other characters, and I just went in with my X Factor and Shang-Chi and hopefully speed my way through this, and it was enough. On Room 3 they had weirdly Black Order, which felt sort of weird, but ended up being a lot better than I thought, and I just used my Infinity Watch against it and it won. It's weird because both of these teams start with defense ups, but I deal with that with my Infinity Watch by having a safeguard, and they deal with that mostly by flipping stuff and doing weird shenanigans like that. They had the Eternals in defense with New Warriors. I went with Eternals with more speed, so Loki, making sure that my Cersei and Icarus goes first. Nothing crazy going on in there. Too bad I lost a few characters, but yeah, that's how it goes. They had this weird hybrid team in Room 5, which had Black Bolt. Felt strange because he wouldn't be taking any turns, but I guess it works because he doesn't need to take turns to do something in the field. ended up using my weapon axe and won. And in the last room they had heroes for hire. I went with Dark Hunters and Moto, and yeah, that's that was pretty easy. So yeah, that's how it went. Ended up in second place, and I'm in the Diamond League. So I'm not sure if they're gonna be taking any scores from here to the next league, or are we gonna be staying in the same league according to our TCP, which is most likely because of the all of the mistakes that they did on this one. But yeah, I'm sort of liking this. Definitely need some theory crafting. Need to build up my defenses more, and need to find a few more counters against, especially Dormhold. Now that I have my Dormhold in defense, but all in all, it was pretty fun. And to me, it feels like the prices are quite nice. So if this is a weekly thing, I'm feeling like this is quite generous in the prices. I haven't really checked the lower tiers and how much they get from the weekly rewards, but to me it seemed like at the first glance that there wasn't that much of a difference. So I'm feeling like this is quite a generous game mode at the moment, and we should definitely be focusing on this a bit more because that's just how it goes. The reward structure between game modes seems to be that Raids and Cosmic Crucible will be the main game modes at the moment. Arena and War maybe next, and yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts about Cosmic Crucible. If you have any thoughts about it, any questions, criticism, anything, please let me know. And like always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. You know the deal. And I'm always happy to answer any questions that you have, so please ask me in the comments. I will be answering as soon as I see them. And see you on the next video. Alrighty, oh, bye.